Hiya. What's up? Welcome to the channel where I talk, you listen. I'm Rose Anonymous, and today we're going to be watching that sweet, sweet, sweet new One Piece trailer. So, as far as we know, the One Piece is coming out sometime next year. I think it's in February. But they got a new trailer. What's up? Welcome to the channel where I talk, you listen. I'm Rose Anonymous, and today we're going to be watching the One Piece trailer. It just dropped today, and this might be my earliest video of all times. So, as we know, so what we know so far is that this season, or so what we know so far is that Wit Studio is making a new One Piece show, and wait, it's releasing on Netflix? I did not know that. Interesting. Okay, so what we know so far is that Wit Studio is coming out with their own One Piece series, which is basically a remake of the series that is currently still ongoing. Now, for me, this is just a little weird. I just feel like remakes usually happen after the shows have ended. This show has been going on for longer than 20 years, so I guess you can't really compare it to anything else. Now, so far, what we know is that majority of at least the Straw Hats, the voice actors from dubbed and subbed, are going to return to play these characters yet again. Now, that's good. You don't have to worry about Luffy sounding weird or Zoro sounding different, right? That's good. Um, Now, personally, I think that it would be a good time to transition from the legendary voice actors who have already given life to these characters to give new people a chance, because I feel like this is going to go on for quite some time. Now, what I've seen on the internet is that they are going to be adapting the first 50 chapters of the One Piece manga and creating this series. And I'm guessing that it's going to be like 12 episodes probably, or something like that. Maybe 8, considering that's just how modern shows it's just how many episodes modern shows have these days. But let's watch the trailer though. You know what time it is.
Wealth, fame, power. The man who attained everything the world had to offer. Gold Roger, king of the pirates.
Looking good.
With his dying words, he drove countless souls into the vast sea. In search of the One Piece, many set sail toward the Grand Line, plunging this world into the Great Pirate Era.
Crazy. Okay, yeah, so February. Very, very interesting. Okay. Okay. I think that this is gonna bring in a new wave of fans. Um, and maybe, a bunch of the old ones, just to kind of come back to see what they changed and how time has. And how hmm. I mean, yeah, it looks great. The animation is better, the pacing is gonna be better. everything about it seems like it's just gonna be better than the original. Oh, I think this is gonna bring in a lot of new fans, specifically because the pacing of the old series is just really slow. But once you get past like the first 70 episodes or so, it starts to pick up a little bit. Maybe even the first 100 episodes. I think that this is definitely a good change, and maybe it'll even, well, undoubtedly catch up to the uh the original series, but it's gonna cut out all of that extra stuff, all of that. Look at Luffy. Looks relatively the same. Look, actually, kind of looks a little younger for some reason. Buggy, Zoro, Usopp, Nami. I think I saw Sanji. Yeah, I mean, I would say I'm excited for it, but I'll watch it. Not really that excited because we're still watching the old version, the old one. Let me know down in the comments section how you guys feel about the idea of them creating a new One Piece while the old one is still ongoing. Again, I think this is going to bring in a lot of fans, a lot of new fans, maybe a lot of the ones who watched the live action who just couldn't get into watching the original One Piece because it has over 1,000 episodes, and that can be super intimidating. I know it was for me, but then I just sat down and just went through it, just went through all of them in the course of like 30 days, just to catch up to see what's happening. I think I stopped somewhere after Marineford early on when I was first watching it. And then um when they got the Wano, I'm like, oh, the animation looks way better now. Let me catch up. So that's what happened. But yeah, I mean, majority of us already know what to expect from this. It's gonna be wild, silly, fun, but it's just gonna be better paced and better animated. It's not gonna take 700 episodes for them to start really drawing. And personally, I think that I do want to see a more updated version because a lot of the old series has a bunch of old sound effects. I think it's just one of those things where the biggest animes um, are getting remakes or getting new series these days just simply because people still want to see that stuff. Anyway, that's all the time I have for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more videos. If you like this, be nice to each other out there. Show me some love, and peace.